Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, YouTube. Wake up, YouTube. It's Friday morning. Go away, Mary. I'm tired. I've served the whole world 24/7. Good morning. This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and today is Friday, May. Yeah, I was tired yesterday. I fell asleep on Beth last night. Oops. I fell asleep last night. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Let's get to my channel here. Come on, wake up. Wake up, YouTube. This is your wake-up call. It's 4:30. It's time to get up and serve the world. This is the fine line point applicator. I was playing with it the other night with the tatting. I'm going to put that in my art journal this morning. I'm going to work on my cover. I did a small haul yesterday, a small thrift haul. It was not a big one, but it was a good one. It was a good one. Let's see. How shall I do this? I don't want to put in another band, and I don't want to cover him up, so I think I'm going to put him on the... What did I do with him? I'll put him on the underneath of my... I'll put it like that. Yep, that's how I'll do it. There we go. There we go. So, I'm almost done. I won't be doing another doodle game tonight. I wanted to put this gal in one place. I don't know what happened to my other doodle. I'm going to have to hunt for it. My other doodle sheet. These transparent pages will go into another journal by themselves. And I have these two that I did yesterday. They'll go in my transparent journal, probably behind a white sheet, so they show up better. This is my butterfly card. I'm putting have an artful day. Now, Becky, I read Becky's comment. She said something about beautiful summertime. I might go back and put that. This is the only one I got done. And it's not really done because I have to put black on the back of them. But I need to get my journal finished this morning. Hi, Lori Loves Montana. Good morning. Good morning. And let's see. What else do I need to do in here? There will be some blank pages. You know, that's okay in an art journal. I might go in and collage down some more of those big flowers. But what I really need to do today is to work on my cover, my June cover. That's why I got up this morning. I'm going to work on my June cover, and I debated whether or not I was going to come on live. I debated. And I thought, well, I'm going to be sitting here working on it. I was awake, and I was going to work on it regardless. I'm going. I don't normally stream on Friday morning and Friday night, but I'm not doing my regular stream tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and work on my art journal cover, and there we go. I've got so much I need to get done. And my page is crooked. Now, before I get started on this, I think I'll go ahead and show my thrift haul, because if anybody watches the replay, they'll see it at the beginning. So let's get that out. Let's get it out. I'm reaching for it. What shall I show you first? I got this, let me get this out of the way so I have some light. I found a little golden book. In fact, they had a whole basket of them. Some of them were pretty high, but some of them were reasonable. I think this one cost me $1.50, $2. I can't remember. The little pussy cat. I don't know what the story is about. What? My camera must be crooked. Let me set this like this and adjust my camera. I bumped that camera with my head. Now it needs to come up. Oh, and I don't have my camera settings on. Let me set my camera settings on. Come on. Come on. I'm setting my camera so that the autofocus, I have to turn off the autofocus. I have to wake up this camera a little, or it. Hang on. Wake up. There it is. And let's go to advanced and set autofocus off. Good morning, Deborah. How are you this morning? You're glad I came on, Lori? Well, you know, thank you, ladies. You've been doing the little golden books. Who started that? Who started us getting into these little golden books? I want to credit the right person. I don't know who. I saw somebody in our group of gals that kind of follow us say they were doing one, and I saw this one, and I'm going, well, yeah. You don't know? Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Let me move this up a little. Yeah. There, that's better. So I got it. Let's open this up. I got this little golden book. I don't know. I might reverse collage it instead of, I don't even know if I want to do that. Now, this is an older one because it says it's published in Racine, Wisconsin. (1951). Well, this was the year I was born. Not much bigger than a pussy willow. He was just as soft and furry and gray. Aw, so they named him Pussy Willow. Aw. I don't know. It's going to be kind of hard for me to alter this book. I'm going to have to find out how gals are altering them. I don't know. It's kind of perfect the way it is, if you ask me. Oh, dear me. I don't know if I can alter this one. Might have to go back and get one I can actually alter. I will be up that way again on Saturday. I had so much to do. I didn't get my titanium blades that I needed. I need some more coffee. Those are really the reasons I went, and I got sidetracked with everything else. If I can put this back in here. I kind of like this book the way it is. I'm not sure I can alter it. What did I do here? I don't want to put it that way. Put it back this way. No, I can't find the stupid opening. There we go. They put that. Always are hard for me with these lids. The flap. Come on, I just want to put it back in there, please. Well, is it going to go back in? Come on, it just fits, I guess. I'll do it later. Take this tape off. That's bugging me. I'll do it. I'll do that later. Sitting here fiddling with it. I'll set it over here. Okay, then Then I got these. These were a bargain. No matter what size, I think they were pretty well picked over. 25 cents a piece, no matter what size. No matter what size, they were 25 cents a piece. I got $1.50 worth, but that was 2, 4, 5 stamps for $1.50. That wasn't a bad price. Got me a nice cold sack here. Fold over to ensure insulation. Yeah. So, let me grab a scratch paper here. Let's stamp a couple of these off and see how they stand. They're used. They're used. But that's okay. For 25 cents, I got a rose. I got some, this is a Stampin' Up dot thing. Let's grab the ink pad here and see how they stamp off on this. Got some bird houses. Let's do it this way. 25 cents a piece. I said, I'll take a few of those home. A lot of, I think they were pretty well picked over because when I went up to pay for them, he said they were selling like crazy today. He said, whatever possessed that guy to sell them for 25 cents a piece. And I'm sitting there, shh. Give us a bargain. This is kind of a winter scene. It's houses and a sleigh. Because I don't have it inked up good. There's a kind of light in there. And I'd moved my camera in, but I'm going to be working on my cover this morning. These are bird houses. Well, still not getting in the middle. Maybe my surface. I didn't get it in the middle again. I thought I got it, but I didn't. These are the little, these are for Stampin' Up. These are little dots. I'll use these for sure. These will be good for the mixed media. This was worth $0.25 for me. I'm happy with those. I'll save that one out. This one is a rose. Let's do it this way. That one's stamped good. Yeah. I'll put this in my art journal after I get it. I'm liking the rose. Hi, Karen K. Good morning. You wouldn't be able to alter the book either? No, I don't think I can alter that one. What am I doing here? I think I'll save that. I'm going to go back and I'm going to be up that way tomorrow again. So I'll go back and get a book I can actually alter. The best antiques are old friends. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll see what stamps are left in there. There were some initials, mostly the initial S. And then there were some Merry Christmas and, you know, those type of word stamps. But I like this best antiques are old friends. And then the last one says good news. Good news. Good news. I kind of like that. Let me do this one again. Let's do this bird one again. I put a lot of ink in the center here. See if I can get it. inked better, stamped better. I'll just put it in here. No, it's still not stamping up good. I'm not sure why. Maybe it just needs some cleaning, or I don't know why. I'm not going to worry about it. But for $1.50, I'll take them. I'll take them for $1.50. I like this one. I'm going to keep it out for working on my mixed media. Oh, where am I going to put them now? I folded my sack back up. Hold it a second. I have to turn my chair and put these over here somewhere. Right in here, I guess. Okay. That'll go in my journal. One other thing I got, and this was my find of the day. It's huge. It's not huge, it's just long. It's long. And he called it, the dealer called it a catalog, a farm catalog. But I opened it up and I was expecting to see paper. It's an index thing, and there's 2 of them in here. There's 2 of them. This has to be 2 feet high. It has to be 2, well, maybe not, maybe 18 inches. And I was not going to do iCads this year. I guess iCads are in the works. My ruler is 18 inches. So it's probably about 18 and a half inches from top to bottom here. 18, maybe 18. Yeah, maybe 18 and a half inches high. And 7 1/4 inches wide. Hi, Santa. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. It's noon. It's noon where Santa is. She's in Finland. Maria. Good morning, Maria. Kimberly's in the house. Lori is here. Deborah Adams is saying good morning. Oh, Vanessa. Good morning, Vanessa. Vanessa. Angel Rose. Vanessa. Oh, I really did not expect too many folks in here this morning because I really don't usually stream on Friday mornings. But I want to get my art journal cover done. So we were looking at when I took it up to pay, we were looking at some of the prices on here. And what was it? The farm trailer sold for $182. It was really $167 plus $15. And the dealer said that he would buy it. He was wondering if it was still available. And then we were looking at the dates. Some of these are dated. That one says 7/11, but there's no price on it. It's a cultivator. Here, 4/21/55. So 1955. I hit the 1950s yesterday. I left some things on the shelf. I saw a bottle of buttons. And then I saw this kind of it was 1950s too. It was wax paper towel. Kind of like, it looked like a bread box. It had it was white and it had the floral design on the front of it. I just about bought it, but it was $22. And I'm going, I don't know. I don't know if I want to pay $22 for it. So I left it there, but I'm always reaching for my wax paper and my paper towels here. And I thought it would be fun to have it, but where would I put it? So I might be doing some iCads and filling this up. I was reading Twitter when I came home yesterday. And is it Terry Trouble or Julie? I think it's Julie, who was asking who's doing iCads this year. And I didn't respond because iCAD was not in my vision for this year. But when I went and got this, and she does a sketch a day, Julie does, and she's going to put a sketch a day on her iCads. I might be doing something else. I'm not sure what yet. Maybe doodles. Maybe I could put my doodles in the iCAD. Ooh, I might do that. This would be perfect for the doodles. And all those painty papers, those 5 painty papers that I made, I'll use those for last Monday night in their painty party. I was going to use those, but now I'm thinking this would be really good for the doodles. Because I could get, well, that doesn't open so good. Oh, what has it got? Oh, it's taped down here. I'm not sure what's going on up at the top. He's got it. It's in there wrong. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. I bet there's 50 of them here. 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52. 52, and if I do one on the front and the back, that's 104, plus the same over there. So there's about 208 spaces in here. Probably 210 because I didn't count the top of I didn't count this. A little bit more. So that would be perfect for my doodle swatches. Now, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing. This is going to be my doodle and then when I do pick 10s, I can mark them like every 10. And I can put the numbers right down in here. And I'm going to leave these index cards in there. I'll just put mine over it. My little doodle card right over it. Yep. All right. Another project on my table. I wanted to show my little thrift haul at first because people who watch the replay will see it right at first. I got so much art to do. Let's check chat. Ooh, you guys are chatting away. Hi, Marianne. Yes, I'm good. I haven't seen you before either. I think it's an index card today. Marianne, did you check your email? We're wanting to know if you received your package from Dee Dee. And I would appreciate it if you just drop Dee Dee a note and tell her thank you. She puts an awful lot of work into what she does. Lori says she hasn't seen Marianne in forever. Sorry for my ignorance, but what are iCads? iCads stand for index a card a day, but I change it to index card any day I get to it. It's like RCads for the Rolodex card a day or Rolodex card any day. That's okay. There's so many acronyms going around, and then double it for all the art stuff. You received it. Would you please drop? I emailed you, and I gave you Dee Dee's Marianne. I gave you Dee Dee's email address. Would you drop Dee Dee a thank you? I would so appreciate it. And I think she would too. And I want to say thank you for all those lovely acrylics you sent me. I want to thank you for them. I might use those acrylics on this cover, Marianne, because they are so pretty. They are so bright and vivid. So I'll be getting them out when I work on this. Let's see. Marianne said, good morning. Vanessa said, it's me, Miss Mary. This is my other account just for crafty tutorials. Okay. All righty. Good morning. Good morning. I think I'm caught up with chat. Thank you all for coming in. So there's going to be a rooftop garden going up over here, which may mean some slender trees, kind of little, you know, kind of trees up in here. And maybe some, this is again where I get too much on here, but I want maybe some roses or vines going on down in here. And I was thinking in here, I wanted a statue over here where I have my flagpole. I want a statue in there too. And I'm not going to draw it on here because this is my prototype draft. I noticed Aunt Vic said, Mary, are you doing it again? And I don't think she caught the fact that this was only done on paper. This will go in my art journal. That I'm going to put a statue in here. Maybe off to the, well, probably off to the side here. And it's going to be an angel holding a kitty cat, or an angel, maybe a small, the angel may not be as high as the flagpole. It'll probably come right in here. It'll probably be an angel. Maybe it'll be holding a kitty cat, and it'll have a kitty cat up on top of its wing. That's what I'm going to do in there. And I was going to look up the kitty cats again here to see, maybe I'll look at that little golden book for my gates here. And I think those are the only other two things I want on here. I want the rooftop garden here, and there's an Amazon landing pad. We maybe should put another little tree in there. And on a rooftop garden, of course, there'll be a table that you probably won't see much of, and maybe some chairs. Probably extend that fence over to here. But we should probably get drawing this. Now, I was thinking on here, get my ruler out. I'm going to be working on my cover this morning. It'd be nice to get it all painted. I think I'll have it go from here to here. And here. Here comes the train. So how will that look? From here to about midpoint there. So let's kind of draw it. I'm drawing it in ink, so if I don't like it, I'll have to paint it out. And about like that. Yeah. For the canopy. That's about how I have it. About like that. And then I've got the windows and everything coming up this way. But I don't want them to go to the rooftop. It'll come in more like that. Kind of like that. Yeah. And then there'll be this same type of decorative work up in here. And This is the rooftop, so I'm going to put some canopies on it. I mean, not the rooftop. This is the canopy here. I'm going to put a curved part of the canopy in here. And they'll get smaller as they go down. Till you can hardly see them on here. I want to get this painted. It'd be nice to get it painted this morning so I can actually get my book ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is June 1st already. I'll be gone tomorrow. I don't know about Friday. Our lawn is looking like it needs to be mowed again. Now the yard, let's see, we got the building coming down in here. Got the building coming down in here. So maybe I'll do that in here. Right in there, kind of. And I think it should probably go just a little bit more there. This is kind of like a city block. It's kind of like a big, long city block. And this is the store. Now, this is part of the TheMeriAtelier in here. This is on the corner. There'll be a road coming around here. And I've got some little bay windows coming in here. Bay windows coming that way. Whoops. And how many I can get on there. Good morning, Alina. Good morning, good morning. Elena, don't alter the book, Mary. It's too pretty. It's your birthday year. That's true, Elena. I'm going to leave it. I won't alter that one. I'll go get me one I can alter. You know, when you're picking those things out, you're always looking for the one that appeals to you. The thing of it is, when you get a book to alter, you have to look for one that doesn't appeal to you so that you can actually alter it. I forgot about that yesterday, but those books were not expensive. If anybody wants a little golden book, let me know before tomorrow and I'll pick one up for you. I've got to do a mailing next week. I got to get all this stuff off my desk so I can do a mailing next week. They were not expensive. They were between $2 and $4.50. And I suppose the ones that were $4.50 were the more collector item books. Let's see if I can't get several bay windows on here. I'm not doing such a good job of. Oh, Mary, just keep at it. You're doing fine. Bay windows. This one might need to come up a little higher. And then I need to get some decorative architectural work in some of these, maybe in here. I was going to put little angels in here. Let's draw a line here, sort of. Maybe make it closer in. And maybe angels, kitties, and butterflies. Put an angel on the corner. He should really be going up there, shouldn't he? Maybe we'll put my angel up higher. Let's do that. I'll paint that out. Let's have an angel coming down this way and have an angel on the top here, kind of looking down. And just ignore that in there. Mary just sent Dee Dee a message. Thank you so much, Marianne. She will appreciate that. You know, she sent out several packages to people, and that takes a lot of work. Mary knows because Mary's not so good at mailing her. Dee Dee's good at mailing. Mary's not so good at mailing. I know Dee Dee will appreciate the thank you, and I appreciate you doing it. Kimberly, my mom kept a lot of my Goldens and favorite books. I have them with me in my craft room every day. Oh, that's neat. My mom kept a lot, but I don't think she probably kept the books and they probably got discarded later on in life. My mom read to us a lot when we were kids. I remember it's probably out of it politically incorrect these days, but I remember Mom reading Little Black Sambo to us, where the tiger would chase the little, I think it was the tiger that turned to butter. He was chasing the little black child around in circles, and I think it was the tiger turned to butter. And what else? I remember that, but I remember some story about a donkey. I don't remember that. It'll probably come to me. It's on the tip of my head, not in my, it's in my, I remember it vaguely. Let's put it that way. But I remember we'd go to the library. That library's still standing. And I remember when I was a child, one day, Mom went over to the small town to get groceries. And this was another thing that was probably politically incorrect, but not such a big deal in those days. While Mom was getting groceries, she left me out in the car, and I was sitting in the car just, I don't know what I was doing. I was in there, and pretty soon there was this lady tapping at the window. And I was afraid of her. I thought she was going to get me. Roll down the window, little girl. Roll down the window. I want to talk to you. And so I opened it a crack, and then she said, would you like to come over and join our little reading group over children over at the library? I'm going to be reading stories. And I told her my mommy was in the grocery store. I wanted to go. And Mom came out and, yeah, Mary, you can go over there while I'm shopping. So from that Saturday on, I went and joined the little reading group while Mom was shopping. So maybe that lady had an ulterior motive of getting me out of the car. But I don't remember being hot or I wasn't uncomfortable. I don't remember any of that stuff. But that would probably get Mom picked up for child abuse in today's world. I don't know. I need some type of an architectural element up here on the roof. Those were different days back then. I'd like to get 6 on there, but I think I'm only going to get 5. 1955, Elena? Yeah, I'm just a couple years older than you are. Kimberly says, I'm so lucky. She kept all my favorite things. She's the best. Yeah, Mom kept a lot of my things. My dolls, she kept those, and I still have them. If I can ever get them back to where I'm at. One thing that's keeping me from bringing that stuff back is I just have to rent another storage spot. That's not really straight. Let me straighten these lines out. Crooked windows. This will all be painted over. So black lines and paint outlines, scratch outlines aren't going to matter too much. And I'll probably try, because this will be painted out here. So I'm going to put another, maybe a larger one in here. Bay window. Right in here. I have sort of a architectural element on them. Yeah. I should have done this in the first place. Maybe move it up a little. It has a sort of like that. I got 5 of them on there. That's good. I suppose I could put another 6th one there. And then this will have, I really need some architectural items in here. Just some, I was thinking those, maybe I'll do it this way. Those guys who built those buildings between the 20s and the 40s up in there, they were artists in their own right. See, by all means, this should be coming down lower, or this should go up higher. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll make another line here. Make it go right in like that. We'll see how this looks. I might have to paint this out too. Like that. Yeah. And then there'll be more. Maybe I'll put another angel up in here. 2 angels. Instead of gargoyles guarding the building, I have angels. Her head comes right here, so the other head has to come maybe up in there. Up in there. Maybe that's the wing, not the head. Head will come down that way. There'll be an angel in here guarding my building. And then there'll be some ironwork fences here. Whoops. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. And there'll probably be some roses coming down here, but I can't draw them right now because it'll mess things up. You've been better? Oh, are you feeling under the weather, Marianne? Oh. Well, we're glad to see you in here this morning. Thank you for coming to join us. Yeah. Let me get that out again. I got it right here. This is perfect. This is perfect for my doodle. It's long for the doodle game. And it'll have like, I think I said 202 or 204 by the time I get a index card on the front and the back. There's about 100 and I think there's 102 here and 102 on the other side here. So that'll be plenty of doodles. And if we get any more than that, I'll have a volume 2 in another journal. Excuse me, or something. I'll have to look for another one of these. And it's very sturdy. See, it was they said it was a farm dealer, implement dealer book. So it's dated 1955. I hit the 1950s decade yesterday. I paid $7 for that. $7 was a bargain for that. Let's see. Let me straighten out these. These need to be lined. I should have done this in the first place, but I had to get them I had to get them on there. That's pretty good. And then see, they'll be over here, there'll be more of that fence. Well, the fence should probably only go to here. The fence, I'll have another angel in here. That's what I'll do. So there's angel. Yeah, I got it about right in there. I'll put another angel in here. Guarding the place. So these will be my angels. Cement type angels. Angel on your shoulder. I don't know if an architect would do that or not. And I'll put gargoyles on there. What do you mean, angels, lady? But angels are better. Angels have angels can wiggle their noses. That's a witch. No, angels can wiggle their noses in a different way. They can wiggle their wings. Wing wiggle. Yeah. And let's see, let's put a little kind of a round thing part on here. And then this is the canopy, but I was doing let's see, let's leave some room for some flowers on this one. Kind of coming down. And I'm going to put flowers on these too. It needs some flowers up in here. Put some flowers kind of floating down here. Yeah, this has got a definitely, now it's starting to look more New Orleans to me. But so be it. It's how I visualize it. I've never been to New Orleans. I've never been. It's just how I would see it if I were living there. And for right now, I'm just going to put the lines in there like that. I don't know if I'll get to painting this morning or not. Kimberly says, I have a ventriloquist doll named Lester that Santa brought me when I was 8. He's still with me in my craft room. We have a long relation. Oh, how cool is that, Kimberly? How cool is that? Do you have him out and displayed, Lester? Is he kind of like your studio mascot, or is he more, you know, in the box and kind of valued, treasured in a, you know? That's cool, Kimberly. Now I want some kind of brickwork coming down here in between these windows. Kind of some brickwork coming in there. There's just such a lot of detail. Maybe one over here. And really, this canopy I could leave some room there. Let's draw another line. So I need some room in here. And then this top line will be painted out. Now, what way do I want my canopy lines to go? They should probably go, maybe come, this one should probably come more this way. Like that. So these should go like this, maybe, I'm thinking. Like this. Yeah. Kind of like that. And they'll probably get smaller as you go down. And really, you cannot see very much going down the street here. But I have to have another kind of a line coming in this way. And then there'll be, I have to have doors in here. Straighten all this up. Windows. This is still part of the TheMeriAtelier in here. So I can make windows going down to there, but in here I should probably have a door. Kind of a doorway in here. And a window that way. And this should have, see, I'm getting detailed here again, but I need to describe it. And so this will have flowers kind of, this is a brick wall. And it'll have flowers every now and then. And maybe some bushes. Some bushes here, some flower plants. Some flowers coming off of the window ledge, some bush coming in here. And there'll have to be a sidewalk. Let's finish this. And there'll probably be another, this will be a doorway coming in. Kind of like that. And this will just all be kind of, but there'll have to be doorways. So there'll have to be doors in here. Oops, I need it straighter. Gotta have doors. Can't get in the store with no doors. And probably some, well, sidewalk. There'll be a sidewalk. This sidewalk will connect with this one going down. So that means another line. And there'll be lines going this way. Right? No, more like this. Yeah. Like that. Now my ruler's too. Now, I got this lamp pole here. Now, there'll be a, how do I have that on here? See, I got the gate. So I've got the fence. I've got a gate coming down here. I've got a gate. So I've got a fence coming in here. But I want more of these light poles. And they'll have the little Phibbsville flag on them. And I went out and looked at Janet's drawing yesterday. And I have a tree in here. So I have a tree. I think I'll put my tree right up here at the edge in here. Kind of coming up that way. You see how things get, the more I put on here, the more convoluted it gets. But when I paint it, I'll be painting a lot of this out. Let's see, let's make that tree come more like that. And then the fence comes this way. all the way down. And actually, that could probably be slanty more like that. These black lines will all be painted out because I'm using acrylic paint. And I kind of like that. And then I'll have my black fence, and I should probably have another light pole. And then along in here are like park benches and places where people can sit. And every place where there's a door, I have to have kind of like a sidewalk going up into the door. The people need to get inside. And so they need to get in. And I don't have to have it be, when I paint it, it doesn't have to be that detailed. Let's see, a door. I'm going to put a door in here. We'll put another door there just because I have it. Door down in there. A door. A door. This is a tree. So I want another light pole, and I think I'll put it this way. I think I'll put it right in here. But I don't want it too high. Put my light poles like that. Put a light pole here. Make it straight. My light pole is crooked. And there. And it'll come over this way, and it'll be like that. And it'll have, well, the sign actually needs to go over here like that. And then I'll have some flower in there. What's going on here? Teresa says, I remember when we were asleep, Mom and Dad would leave the windows rolled down and let us sleep in the car. Good times. Those were different days back then. Not that things didn't happen, but I can remember my parents would take us when I was young, when I was a young girl, maybe like 4 or 5. There were 4 of us kids, and our parents would take us swimming down to the river. You know, the rivers then were not full of chemicals, you know, farm runoff and stuff like that. And we'd go swimming in the river, and I can remember I'd go and sit in the car. I can remember that. I don't know if I didn't like sitting in the sand or what. I remember that because, you know, 4 and 5, you got those memories. Good times, Teresa. Marianne says, some days yes and some days no, but what you gonna do? Just do your best, Marianne. I sure hope Paul isn't too jealous of Lester Kimmers. Oh, I know he can't compete with my man, Lester. Hi, Susan. Good morning, lady. Lori says, you could be Jeff Dunham's sidekick. Kimberly was telling us about the ventriloquist doll that she got when she was 8, and she still has him, and his name is Lester. Teresa says she still has her Penny Bright doll. Aw. I would just love to talk away, yanking his string to move his mouth. I was not much of a talent. Well, in your imagination you were. Good morning, Anne. Up on a Friday morning. They're saying good morning to Anne. They were good days, yes. Welcome, Anna. And I don't usually stream on a Friday morning because I stream on Friday night, but I need to get my journal cover down, and I've been trying to work out this building this morning. Let's put some more of these. There'll probably be flowers all the way down in here. Just little hints of it as you go down. And then there'll be more fence posts. I could draw those with the ruler, but just giving hints. Hints of this whole city block has a lot of ironwork on it, which means that it has to be kept painted. It has to be kept up. This is a tree coming off this way, and I'd like to get some leaves in there. You know, what's the use in having a tree if you don't have the leaves? Maybe I'll put more leaves down in here because this is the spine. And these windows in here are arched windows. Let's draw a line here for the arched windows. We'll just make 3 of them. They're kind of arched. Well, I'll put one in there. And of course, they'll need some sort of a ledge too. Like that. And maybe I'll make these windows down here more rectangular. Let's see what I'm doing here. I don't know. We'll see. Probably have to come more like, and that could probably even go off of the, more like that maybe. There's a lot to see on this city block, let me tell you. Now I need a light pole in here someplace. Let's see, this line doesn't go anyplace. Well, this could be part of the sidewalk. So we need a sidewalk. Kind of coming like that. There. Now I gotta be careful in here because I'm putting my clock, my Phibbsville sign, and the circle square in here, and the street. There's probably a green area in here. This will probably have to come down like that and like that. Now, let's finish this because I'm pretty comfortable with doing this. Do my little. I don't know why I'm working on putting so much detail in here because that'll be painty. I'll put some more leaves coming down in here. Like this tree is shading the whole place. Maybe a branch coming that way. Some leaves kind of coming down in here. And maybe even a branch coming this way. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I can't. And there'll probably be flowers cascading down in here. A lot of flowers or vines or something, especially in the summer and spring. Now there's kind of brick gray work coming in there. And there's a window in here. And a door, kind of a Frenchy door there. And this you'll have to see more when I paint it. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Thank you, Susan. Because you are a visual storyteller, Mary. Yeah. Let's see. Anne said good morning to Kimberly and Lori. We were talking about the good old days when things weren't so politically correct. But, you know, having those rules, like not leaving your kids and your dogs in the car on hot days, that's a good rule. Excuse me, I had to have some coffee. Isn't the first drink of coffee the best? It really is. It really is. The first drink is the best. It really is. And then the second cup never tastes as good. You know, I think because the second cup, you know, it sits for a while. And I agree. The second cup never is as good. Thank you, Susan. Let's see. Good morning, Susan. Morning, Kim. Is anyone familiar with Dreambox? No, I'm not. Is anybody else familiar with Dreambox? What is it, Ann? Can you tell us what it is? Dreambox? I'm not familiar with it. It sounds like a place where you go to dream. Like here? Is that something like a Fibsville dreaming? Oh, this is my art journal cover. I can't, this ruler is almost too long to get straight lines. I need a shorter ruler. I have one. I just don't have it out. Use the index card. You know, and as I go down, I don't need those lines to be as vivid. Now I'm drawing on my card instead of on the canvas paper. Let's draw this way. I think I can probably, I'm drawing on the card. There. Get it at the right angle here. It's a storage unit. Oh, you're talking about the scrap box thing? It's put out by that company that builds those cabinets, those big, tall cabinets. I can't speak for them. I had a friend who was putting her needlework stuff in them. So I'm not familiar with them as far as I don't know if they're good or bad or anything like that. Are you thinking of getting one? Or are you just curious about them? Does it have chocolate in it? Kimberly says. They're ridiculously expensive. Yeah. I would go to the thrift store and watch for some of those dining room hutches and convert a dining room hutch into a dream box. That's kind of what I would do. Because you have some of those dining room hutches have glass shelves, but some of them have wooden shelves. And you could make your own little cubby holes out of canvas or, depending on what you wanted. Let's see. I think I want some decorative work on these, sort of. And probably a ledge coming down that way. Nah, call that good. Another one in there. It's just for fun, this is. So I've got a light pole here. We probably need another kind of like a park bench. They'll be all up in here. And there'll probably be some flowers growing around in here. And these are doorways. So I'm going to have sidewalks going up to them. Doesn't have to. The further down you get, the less you're going to see. So doesn't have to be perfect. Now, I need my fence coming in here, but I'll come back to that. I might paint that in. I wanted to put my angel statue and the clock and the curve. I guess I should put now I don't need it that long. What I need is a big round circle. That's not round. I need an oval type thing. I need a compass. I'm looking for something to give me I guess what I'll do is put this up at the top here and let it. Do I want it that high? I don't need it real high. Let's just kind of put it there and let this go around this way and maybe around that way. Then my street, this is part of my street, but there'll be flowers in here. There'll be I think I have more room in here. I wanted to put a statue in here of like an angel. And she's going to be she's got wings. And she's going to be holding a kitty cat. And she's going to be kind of looking down. So her head's going to go down that way. Like that, maybe. Like that. And then there's going to be a little kitty cat on top of her. It looks more like a little kitty cat sitting on top of her wing. In there. And this is a statue. So there should probably be some flowers coming down her dress. And this will probably be, she'll probably be in, that's a kitty cat. I'm laughing at my kitty cat. There. She'll be painted in gray because she's an angel. She's a statue angel. And then I've got the flagpole here. I'm going to have to move it over here more. And there'll be flowers in here. See, just by making this, I had this pretty big. I tried to make that a little smaller, but see, I still want to get my sketchers in there, and I want to get that flag in here. But that flag doesn't, on here I got the flag going way up into this area. I don't need that high. So we're going to put the flag. I want room for the sketchers though, so let's move it over a little. Let's put the flag right in here, I think. Right in there. Yeah. And then the flag, we're going to make the flag pretty big or bigger because this is just sidewalk area. So, well, we don't want it huge because it'll pull the pole over. Let's see. Right up in here. And I'll never get the flag to look like Janet's, but it'll be reminding us of Janet's flag. That'll go there. And then it comes down, and of course it'll be part of this part in here where I'm going to have my sketchers sitting on here. They'll be sitting here sketching, trying to hold their balance while they're holding their books. I'll just give them a head there. Of course, she's going to have long hair. And she's got a sketchbook in her hand. There. And she's actually seated on it. And then he's seated right in here. I need to move this over. What way? This way. Can't move it over anymore. Let's move my camera. Let's see if I can play with my camera a bit. It's hard to show you the whole thing and show it in detail. What do I have going on there? Oh, that's the kitty cat. And this is the kitty cat sitting on the angel wing. This is an angel. And the angel comes down kind of like that. And it'll be on its own little base here. All right, I'm liking that. But see, now I can put more in here. I got my street. Let's see, this is my sidewalk in here. And there's probably some green area there. Going up and up and up. Yeah. And see, I can make my street wider now. I can make my street much wider so it actually looks like a street where cars would drive in here. And it'll be brick. There. And this will be green area, and this will be sidewalk. So I can start drawing. There's sidewalk in there, and this is all green area. And I haven't decided if I'm going to carry this fence. I guess I carried that down there, though. I guess I will. We'll see. I want to work on this area. And I can't. There? Am I doing that? No, I'm pulling it the wrong way. Well, I actually want to work on this. So, and the road, let's see, let's make some more green area in here. Let's make it green in there. Kind of green. There's a guy sitting here, and he's sketching too. We'll draw our guy in. He's sketching. Got some urban sketchers going on here. Well, he looks like a young boy rather than a guy. That's okay. We'll have a young boy sketching. His hand needs to not go out that much. He's got a book in his hand. There. He's just a young'un. There's a mother and her son out sketching here. And then this can be all green area. Just kind of coming like that. And I got a road. This road is part of this road kind of meets this road. There. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now I got to get the Phibbsville sign and the clock and the butterfly in here. Actually, I could put the butterfly up in here, but let's do the Phibbsville sign next. So I want to get the entire sign on here. The palette. Let's see, right in there. And it'll kind of come up this way. Like that. Well, actually, that palette needs to have a thumb hole. And this needs to go around like that. And that goes around like that. That really doesn't have to be as large. And now come like that. Like that. And of course, I got my masking tape on it. So I'll have to go back and paint over it. And it's kind of sitting on a small base, we'll say. like that. Yeah, I'm liking this. And then on top of the sign is another little kitty cat sitting here. We got a lot of kitty cats in Vibbsville. It just reminds us that I guess I need to look at kitty cats a little bit more. He's up there though. And now we need the clock and the butterfly. So the clock is going to come in here. Let's draw the clock. The clock will come in here. And let's say it has sort of decorative work up here. Maybe a round face. Maybe that should come out a little bit more. And you know, some clocks are in like that. A case like that kind of. Oh yeah, it needs to come down a little bit more. And then it come down that way and that way. Yeah, I'm getting sketchy. Like that. And then I'll put my butterfly in here. Oops. You can't get everything on it, but I think I'm doing pretty good. And let's see, I still need to put my butterfly in here. So we'll put him flying in here. Maybe up in there. My butterfly is going to be bigger than my cat. Oh dear. Maybe my cat should be bigger. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to put a bigger kitty on here. There. Sort of like that. And give him a tail here. That looks better. The cat looks too big for the sign now, but that's okay. I wanted to make my butterfly larger. My butterfly is going to come because we want to know that it's a butterfly. It's a giant butterfly. We want to know that it's there. And he comes in like this. His wings kind of come down like that. And he's kind of flying in here. And the wings coming up. He's a giant butterfly. Now, see, I do have a lot of brickwork going on in here. I think I'll put more flowers in here. This is the road here. And I'm not going to put a lot of lines in here because, let's see, let's make this extend this out because we can. We can put all sorts of flowers in there. Put flowers in there, flowers in there. I like this road better than my other one. All right, let's see what you guys are saying to me. Are you redrawing the other one? Was thinking it's a different street. I've expanded and made the road larger, Susan, so that it actually looks like a street instead of a sidewalk. Here it almost looks like a sidewalk to me. And this is on paper. This was my draft. This was This was giving me an idea of how I wanted it to look, only I started painting it and everything. But this is on canvas. So this will be the actual cover. But I did make the street larger. I made the street larger, and there's going to be a sidewalk in here too. I mean, a fence in here. This is sidewalk. See, this is the gate. I gotta look and see. I'm gonna put kitty cats on that gate. But this is the sidewalk here. Right here is sidewalk. Maybe I should start drawing my lines going. Like I have a sidewalk here. You know how you walk in front of stores. You gotta have a path going down this way so the people can get into the building. And then this is a sidewalk going along the street. And all of this is green area in here. And then this is the store building here. And the rooftop. And I want a couple more street signs going here. Street lamps. I want those going on. And they'll have little flags on them. So let's put one. Let's see. Let's put one about in here. It doesn't have to be as tall because it's going down this way. Let me, whoops. What did I say? Right about in there. Yeah. Let's draw a line. We'll have a light pole. And I'm going to hang those old lanterns on them. And it'll have Janet's flag on them, the Phibbsville flags. And so there'll probably be another one right about in here. Well, maybe right about in here. And it will be even shorter because it's in the distance. And it will be right here. And it'll come down and just have you can barely see everything here. And probably one more coming down in here. You know, let's make it right there. Like that. I think when I get the color on here, it'll start making more sense. But I do have a lot of street area here. But you know, compositionally, what happens is I've got detail here. I have a lot of detail up in here as far as windows and bricks and canopy and lawn area, storefront. And I have detail down in here with my angel and my two sketchers and the flag. And it's kind of detail here, but more open detail as far as what I'm putting in there. My sign is larger and my clock is larger, my butterfly is larger, so it kind of opens that area up. But right coming down this way, now I'll have the fence in there. I'm going to put my same ironwork fence going this way, but my brick road will come this way, and that diagonal will not be, it'll have the red brick on it, but it won't be all detail-y like this. And so it kind of breaks the entire, if you look at it flat out, compositionally, I have detail here, kind of an open area there, and detail there. So it's kind of in thirds. There's this area, there's this area, and then there's this area, and sky up in there. I didn't think about it that way, but that's kind of how it happened. Let's go ahead and put in my fence. Let's see. I think I'll just draw lines. And then the lines will be further apart here. But even with those ironwork fences there, I got to remember that. I think I'm going to put a line in here to help me remember. This can even go up a little higher. And remember, this is all going to get painted. So a lot of these marks that I'm putting on here will get painted out. And, well, there'll be a fence there, but it'll be painty. Like, I'll probably be coming in with green here and putting my fence. But I'm just putting these in to remind me. Oops. See, I didn't want it that high. Well, we'll adjust that. To remind me that I have a fence there. But I'll probably be painting it out, is what I'm saying. And see, there'll be roses and everything coming in here. There'll be flowers along this fence. Of course, my lines aren't all that straight. Even with the ruler, I kind of draw them crooked. And then they have the pretty little decorative on them like that. So even though I'm drawing this in detail, I'll probably be painting it out and redetailing it. So I got a lot of work to do on this today. This is kind of reminding me where the fence will be. Fence will go all the way down. This is a very pretty town, I think. I'd go shopping there. I'd spend the day there, especially in this place. Now this is the doorway. There's a sidewalk coming up here. This is the doorway here. Right in here is the door. The big double doors. And then there's window. Let's see, I should probably have that more slanty. There's window here. These are windows. These are big display windows. This is window area. This is window area. In there. This is a tree. Let's just go ahead and block it out. This is tree. It probably has a branch going up that way. I could probably put some leaves in here. So it'll be shady. And then when I paint my street, I can paint it so the leaves show on the street shadow, and that will expand this area to make it look nice and shady. So there's all sorts of leaves coming down in here. There's flowers in here. This is window. This is window. This is window. I suppose that is in there too. And there'll be some flowers in there. And then the sidewalk goes this way. Let's see what I made those that way. So the sidewalk will probably come like this. Let's see, do I want that tree? I think I want that tree to end right in here. Let's just shade that in. I think I had a branch coming down that way. Make that tree trunk a little bigger. And then there's little places to sit out here. We don't want to forget that. There's a little benches and flower pots. Not a whole lot, but just enough. But I can't get it all in at once here. And I'm not liking my fence. And it has to come more like that. More like that. Maybe I'll just put the detail here. Of course, now this is the lead pencil here. So this will be in yellow. And then I'm waiting to put my kitty cats on there. Let's see, I was putting the sidewalk area in here. The sidewalk. Kind of comes this way and this way. Now this is sidewalk here. This bench is kind of sitting out on the sidewalk. So it kind of comes like, well, could I still have it going that way? I think I will have it going like this, sort of. So that's all sidewalk in there. Of course, there are flowers here. There are flowers and bushes, probably. Like that. And this is green area. This will have to have a kind of a curve. See, the more you put on here, the more convoluted it gets, but it tells the story. And then there's green grass kind of in here. Kind of up in here. And there's probably some flowers in here, little sidewalk flowers. And this fence goes all the way down. But I don't think I'm going to draw it all the way down because I'm going to be painting this. I'm just about ready to start painting it, I think. I think I'm about ready to start painting it. Now, floral. A lot of flowers in Phibbsville. I'm just kind of mimicking them here to remind me to put them in. I like to see and sketch, and I'm not going to put the wording on the sign because I'll be painting it out. I think I'm about ready to start painting. Now the gate is here. It needs actually another line. The gate is there. Yep. I think I'm about ready to start painting. What time is it? It's 6:30. Let's see what you're saying to me. See, on the spine, I do not have a lot of detail in the spine, but I will be having my tassels coming down here. So, you know, I don't want a lot of stuff going on in there because it's going to get covered up. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Susan says, I like the fence just on the corner. If you go all the way down, do you think it might get too busy? It might. Maybe I'll just give hints of it. Because you got to think that this book is going to be closed. This will be the front cover. This will be the spine. And this will be the back cover. So even though it looks too busy as a whole, by the time you look at the back, I think some hints of a fence in there would be good. We'll see. We'll see when I get it painted. Reminds me of the Gilmore Girls town, Susan says. The whole town respects and works for the good of the town. Saw an artist use string on a pin, and he would push the pin into the canvas edge and move the string out in the arc for a perfect perspective. You're talking about like this area. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I'm okay with hand-drawn perspective. I'm okay. I think this is now. Well, I don't even want to go there. I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking. Let's see. Fancy Town. Are you redrawing it? Okay. Let's see. And you're thinking you've worked your whole life teaching kids, and you deserve to retire in heaven and have something you want for a change. I agree. Hi, Turtle. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning, Mitzi. Welcome, welcome. Mitzi says, good morning. Ann and Susan. And they always show you how you can close up the craft cabinets into a smaller space, like that would ever happen here. Susan's talking. Ann said, that's a thought. Susan says, Ann, some of those closet companies sell those gorgeous walk-in closet cabinets, too. Oh, yeah, that would be cool to have a walk-in closet. Well, you know, like if you watch Rhonda, R-O-N-D-A, Winstead, W-I-N-S-T-E, let's go to her channel because I'm very much friends with her. Rhonda, R-O-N, Rhonda Winstead. Let me grab her link and put it in there for you. I want to share. Yeah, let's come back down to my chat. Live chat. Live chat. And it's R-O-N-D-A. Whoops. N-D-A. W-I-N-S-T-E-A-D. Here's her link right here to her channel. And if you go to it, she did a studio tour. It says, I'm back. Right here she is. It's her very first video today. The move was successful. And she shows her studio, how she has it all set up. It's kind of a studio tour. But she has a, whoops, I don't want to, let's get out of that. Let's go back to me. I don't want to play her video because, I mean, I don't want to, well, I don't want to play her video, that's for sure. But she has a closet. The reason I went there is because she has a walk-in closet, all organized. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You might want to take a look at that, Anne. But I don't think she got a closet organizer. She got a lot of those roll-in carts, those plastic roll carts, and she's got shelving like, I don't know if it's that white wire shelving, but she converted her closet into a walk-in craft area, a craft pantry. Yeah. She shows the closet toward the end of her video. She's showing all the different stations, and she sews a lot, and she does a lot of beautiful quilting, but she does mixed media too. I think I'm ready to start painting on this, which means I need to get out my acrylics. Yes. And of course, I didn't think of that when I started this morning, so I got to get up. I was trying to think where I put them. Where did I put my acrylics? Oh, my bendy knees. Oh, before I do that, I want to show you. I went shopping at Dollar Tree yesterday, and I shopped for, oh, it's under my desk here. Let me reach for it. I shopped for things for my transparent journal. Well, I got some stickers too. Now I got this because I need a sponge. This is really a bath sponge, but I think I'm going to use it when I clean our back utility sink. I'm going to use some CLR on our back utility sink. But I'm going to wait till my brother goes. He might go fishing today, and he washes out his gunky stuff in there, and I'm not going to clean it and have him come home. But I was attracted to this netting, the netting on it. You can see it sort of. But I needed a big sponge anyway. Now this is a bath sponge. It's got a tie in there, but that's okay. This is not transparent, but I like those napkins. I got a napkin. I also bought a kitchen towel to match because I like to get these towels at this is Dollar Tree. But these, when they sell them for like their picnic areas, I got a couple last year and they're nice. They're nice towels for $1. So I picked up one for our kitchen. These will be for my craft room. This will go out in the kitchen. Let me put it over there. Here are some more things that are not for the transparent journal. Some stickers. I like these little stickers, so I got some of those. Family, clocks. Look, that clock could almost go up in there. Only it's a little bit big, I guess. So I got some stickers because I like to use them on in my journal. Now let me put them someplace. All right. Oh, I got some gemstones. And I got some of those. And I got some address label things. These are pretty. These are packaging, shipping labels. And these only cost me $1 for 18 of them. I'm hoping they'll stick really good. Because they're big. Those Avery labels are 3/4 of an inch. The Avery labels are small. So I picked up some of those. Do I have anything else in here that's not transparent? Yeah, I bought some. I could actually use this in my transparent journal. I bought some pretty sequins. I'm not much for wanting to buy sequins, but I thought I'd make some shakers. So I got those. Now for the transparent stuff, I guess I didn't get as much as I thought I did, but oh, I bought some index cards for my upcoming doodle iCad. I guess I didn't get as much transparent stuff as I thought. I went to where they sell the paper plates and everything, but here are some round, there's 8 of them in here. And these are round transparent plates. So I thought that would be fun to put in there's 8 of them to put in my transparent journal. And I bought some of these basket bags. There's 2 of them in here, but we'll see what I can do with them. So that's for my transparency journal. I was going to go to the True Value hardware store, but I don't know. They had some sort of a doings going on there. So it was crowded in the parking lot, so I just drove on. I bought a shower curtain, a clear shower curtain. So I guess I only got 4 transparent items. I thought I had more, but I guess that's the end of it. I guess you could use your bag. I could use the shopping bag in my transparency journal, the back of it at least. So we'll count it as 5. Look, it's ripping apart here anyway. So we'll count it as 5 transparency stuff. And then this is just stuff for my craft room. So I did a little Dollar Tree haul. I didn't spend that much. I think total around $20. Let's see. I put it back in, didn't I? Or did I throw it away? Well, it was around $20 total at the Dollar Tree. That's not too much in today's world. Oh, everything's falling on me. I was going to go get my acrylic. Oh, you know what else I bought? And it's still in the $20 amount. This is still in the $20. I bought, look, I could even use the gray. Yeah, this will go in my transparency journal. I bought some things to hold everything I'm buying. Some, these are $1 a piece. That's not bad. And I want to start organizing stuff. So I bought 2 larger ones and 2 kind of shoebox ones. Two that are a little larger and 2 that are shoebox sized. And so I'm going to start putting things away. and putting things where I know where, oh, here, yeah, I bought some other things. I thought I bought more transparency stuff. I bought a chopping mat. That's more translucent, but that'll work. This might go for the cover. Are there two of them in here? No, this is only one. No, it's two. I might use this for the cover of my transparency journal because I need it fairly tall for everything that I'm putting in it. And then I bought some report covers. There's three. I bought 2 3-packs of report covers. So I was thinking transparency journal in there. But all of this cost me, including the boxes and the covers, I spent about $20 at the Dollar Tree. I didn't buy much. I bought plants. I want to put them in. My brother has a kind of a plot that he puts marigolds in, and they usually come up every year. Well, this year they kind of have not coming up. So I bought some marigold plants. I got some empty porch pots that still need to be filled. So I bought more plants than anything yesterday. And by the time I did that, I was tired and wanted to come home. I didn't even go to the grocery store. I wanted my coffee. I wanted to go to Walmart. And I skipped it. I came home because I was tired. I was tired yesterday. All right, I want my acrylic paints. What did I do with my acrylics? You guys are going to go, she's not going to find them. She's not going to find them. I may not find them. I may have to close down and come back later and paint on it maybe tonight. Because I've got everything pulled out in my room and I don't know where my acrylics are. Are they over here? Wait, are those my acrylics or those just blood? What did I do with them? That's the problem. That is the problem. I got things stacked up here, and I put some things in boxes, and then I put stuff over the lid of the box. What's the use of having them if you can't find them when you want them? I'm getting ready to take some stuff upstairs. And I didn't take those upstairs. I don't know what I did with my acrylics. I might have to just end my stream and come back later. Because I'm sure enough not seeing them out here. I'm going to look one more spot here. Some of these boxes I have out are empty because I'm getting ready to pack them to take them upstairs. Well, I can't find them right offhand. I know they're here. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time letting you stare at my screen while I'm looking for them. That really bothers me, though, when I can't find stuff. That's why I need to clean out this room. So I'm getting ready. What time is it? I was on at 4. It's 6:30. I could stop working on this and work on let's draw some butterflies. I'll look for my acrylics later. I know they're here in this room. But I might have put them in a box. It's horrible when you can't find stuff. But part of it is that I'm streaming. All right. I'll get it cleaned out. Let's work on my butterflies here. Let's work on those. I could do a transparent page too. No. All right, let's draw some butterflies. I'm disappointed in myself. All right, let's just start. I'm gonna put a piece of wax paper down so that when I paint, I won't. All righty. Let's just move on to postcards. And let's see. Let's make this the front, and let's put my butterfly up in here. And I'm not looking at I'm just going to draw him from memory. He doesn't have to be, he just needs to look something like it. He was black in here. He had a big striped body. And it has a wing coming down this way. Yeah, when you can't find things like your acrylic paints when you need them, then it's time to do a serious cleaning. It's time to seriously clean your room. Oh, dear me. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. And I just don't have them yet, but they just have the best look. You sound like me, Marianne says. I put things in better places and then I can't find them. I'm sure that they're out here. But the problem is I'm cleaning and sorting. I am really cleaning and sorting. So I have a lot of stuff out that I have pulled out, and I'm getting ready to take stuff upstairs. And so it's kind of a messy mess in there. It's kind of like when you're cleaning house and it's in that stage where you got everything pulled out in the middle of the room. Well, that's kind of like mine is. It's kind of an organized mess, but I still can't find things when I want them. And that really does truly bother me, because I should be able to just go over there and grab my acrylics. I should have them right where I know where they are when I want them. I guess I need that storage dream closet, DreamWorks thing. I can't bring any more in here, though, as far as furniture. There's just no space for it. I have up to my side over here, I have one of those 5 shelf piece plastic. I call them plastic. They're white shelving. They're kind of it's not fiberglass, but it's a strong plastic shelving with those white shelves. And I like it. I got my inks, my acrylic inks there. I keep my punches there. Some of those wooden block stamps, my Big Shot, my I got some distress inks that I bought from Peg Robinson last year. I got those over there. So I know where everything is over there, but now I'm going to have to move that shelf so we can open that little window. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going to move it because I need that space. The only other place I can move it is into my little craft closet. Now I'm going to put stickles on here. Before I put this, well, no, I better put the stickles on first. I think he's pretty good. Let's maybe darken him up a little more because this is all the black he's going to get here. Yeah, let's bring it down. Maybe like that. I guess we better put the stickles on before I paint it. So I'm going to, after I stream this morning, well, I've got to go out in the yard and plant those plants today. So I'll be doing that. But I need to find my acrylic paints. Maybe I'll paint on this tonight. I have other things I want to do, but I need to get my journal done. Because tomorrow's June 1st. Now, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to go flea market tomorrow. And bring more stuff home. No, I'm getting so that I can go, like I went yesterday to the thrift store, and I brought home that holder to hold the index cards, and I brought home the little golden book, and I could not resist those stamps for 25 cents a piece. So I probably spent, let's see, 7, 8, 9. I probably only spent about $10 for those items. The iCat, I think, was $7 or $7.50. The book was $2, or maybe about $11. The stamps were $1.50. But you know, when you see those things, especially those stamps, it's worth picking them up. They're bargains, especially if you use them. And I'll use this one. I like this one a lot. That was worth $0.25. So let's do some black paint. I'm going to get my hands messy, but I'm going to, well, I should probably put the, what did Aunt Beck say? Let's go back out and look at let's see what she said. I'm going to go look at the comments. I'll probably have to do this off camera because I'm going to go look at comments here. I want to see what Aunt Beck told me for let's pick one. Hold the phone. I'm going out and looking in my studio creator here for comments. Community. Here. Good old summertime, she said. Maybe I'll do that instead of have an artful day. Good old summertime. Good old summertime across here on my postcard. That's what Aunt Beck suggested. So maybe I'll do that. So let me reach for my label maker. Now, let's see. I got the other one in here, but I can change it. Let's move that up. Good old summertime. Come on. G. Of course, I got the small one. Come on. Large G, please. G, small. Oh, Lynn. Hi, Lynn J. Welcome. You're making your way into work. Have a great day of work. It's Friday. It's Friday. I didn't make it to Walmart yesterday. So I'm going back up tomorrow because there's a citywide garage sale I want to go to. I don't need to bring a little more stuff, Mary. I'll be very careful. I promise. Lynn gifted me a gift certificate to Walmart, and I want to spend it before I lose it. That's the philosophy. Good old summertime. Let's see. Capital O. I think I'll make it OL. No, let's make it OLD. OLD space capital S. Once I get it in here, I'll have it in here. Won't have to type it every time. U. Where's U? U, M, M, E-R-E-R-T-I-M-E. Let's see how long that is. Whoops. Let's see how long that is. Good old summertime. Good old summertime. That maybe if I trim the ends off here, they leave an awful lot of space. Trim it there. Actually, I could make a little banner out of it. And trim it there. And then let's get my glue out. Come on. Come on. Waxy paper floating down my page here. I cleaned that glue off yesterday before I put it away. Let's hope it works today. It does. I just want to put it right down in there. And now I kind of have to let my glue dry on my postcard before I draw around this label, but I'll be drawing around it to bring it out a little bit more. I cut my thumbnail last night, so good old summertime. That's what we'll put on this. Good old summertime. Now, one more thing I want to do, and that's get out some black paint. Let's see if I can actually get these. I'm really disappointed in myself that I can't find those acrylics. I probably put them in a box. Black. And we'll set these aside to dry. And then after they're dry, I have to come back in and stamp them and edge them on the back and write a message and address them. These are the postcards that I made from Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen last Wednesday night. But I'll have to give them some time to dry. Somebody gifted me those gold stickles. So whoever did that, if you're watching, thank you so much for them. Now wipe my hand off here. Now I have to find a good spot to put this. Now I'll start putting them over here. Oh, we'll keep going. We will keep going. Make sure I don't get black paint on my postcard on the back. Now, yeah, I think I'll put the butterfly in there. That'll work. And we'll just draw him in here. We will draw him in here. My problem is I want to do it all. I get so inspired with stuff. I get so inspired. Let's see. He needs to come down more like that. And he's got a big round body here. And I need some more black area in there. Now, Yeah. So here I am working on a Friday morning just because I have so much to do. But who needs to sleep? I needed to sleep last night. I was tired. I was really tired. That driving tired me out yesterday. I was falling asleep at the keyboard in Beth's stream. I'm so sorry, Beth. I'm going to try to make it to her Saturday night one because I like to play her bingo. And I think Cheryl messaged me. I saw it this morning. She's playing bingo, Mary. Oh, I missed it. I fell asleep. I'm so sorry. But I'll try to get to the one Saturday night. But I'll be going to the garage sale tomorrow, or the flea marketing, so I don't know. We'll try to get there. Good morning, Violet. You need sleep, Susan. Everybody needs sleep. Hi, Violet. Good morning. Violet, I'm streaming on a Friday morning just because I need to catch up with things. I sketched out my Fibsville cover this morning, but now I cannot seem to locate my acrylic paints. I'm really disappointed in myself that I can't find those when I need them. They probably got stacked under something. So I'll just hunt for them this afternoon. Maybe I'll do a little more cleaning this afternoon. I got to plant those plants that I got yesterday. Get our yard finished if the weather cooperates. I think it's supposed to be sunny today. Mary, I'd rather be sleeping, but I have to take husband to physical therapy this morning. Talk about driving. Yeah, I thought it was you that was in the hospital. You were probably in the hospital with hubby, huh? Well, thanks for popping in and saying good morning. I don't expect you to stay the entire morning. Life gets busy. Life gets busy. I almost wish that I could be everywhere at once, but for any of us, it's just not possible. No matter how much we want to be, we can't. So if you guys need to be places, don't feel like I am going to be insulted if you can't make it to my streams. There's always the replays. There's always the replays. Now, I do this for fun, and I'm doing it this morning because I need to get stuff done. And as long as I'm working on it, I might as well stream it. I think I'm going to leave him alone. He's good enough. Let's do another label. I have a cup of coffee here. Now, trim this off. Yeah, there's just not enough time. That I'll tell you, if we had 48 hours in a day instead of 24, we'd fill every one of those minutes up with stuff. This is going to go down in here. I got my towel over here. We would be filling every minute up, and we'd be instead of being awake for 18 hours and sleeping 4, we would be sleeping 4 and awake for 36 hours. So I guess The good Lord knew what he was doing when he only gave us 24 hours in a day. If I give you many more hours, you won't sleep anyway. Oh, he needs some stickles on him. Come on, stickles. You'll just find another journal that you want to do. You'll go to another garage sale. You'll go to another flea market. If I give you any more hours in a day, you'll just go shopping. And then I'll have to give you more money. I know you, he says. And then you'll want more space to put things in. And I'll say, but it's all so pretty. Let's go ahead and edge this. I think the good Lord gives us our creative abilities, our desire to create art. I think he enjoys these early morning streams. I hope he does. I don't know how I got talking off on that, but I did. Oh, I know how. About needing to sleep. Now I'll have to come back around and put lines around my label, but I'll do that when the glue gets dry. I don't want to risk dragging my felt tip pen through the glue. Good old summertime. I'll clean my finger off here. Good old summertime. So let's put that aside over there. Kind of wipe off my hand, my finger. Yuki, she's using her fingers instead of the paintbrush. All right, let's look at chat. Susan says, every time I lie down, the top of my feet hurt. Why? You mean like the top being your toes or the top of being toward your hips? I don't know why, Susan. You might want to talk to a doctor about that. Teresa says, Violet, I'm trying to learn tatting with a long needle and some embroidery floss. Oh, you're tatting with the tatting needle. That's cool. If you crochet, you should be able to tat with that tatting needle pretty easy. Neuropathy? It could be neuropathy. Do you feel any numbness when it hurts, or is it numb hurt? Or thank you, Journey. She says, Mary, beautiful cards. When I see them, I'll think of your story. Yes, in the story, the angel has a broken wing, and still in my head, I think that butterfly, not the angel, I think in my head, I really do think that butterfly in real life had a broken wing. I still think he does. Bones on the top of my feet. Well, you say your feet, the bones, is it bones toward your hip or is it bones toward your toes? If it's bones toward your toes, it could be neuropathy. If you feel like some numbness in that, neuropathy is where and of course you say when you lay down, but neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy affects like your toe area and you feel a lot of numbness. Your nerves are not getting the circulation they need, and you feel some numbness. I have not tried the shuttle, Teresa says. She's talking about tatting. But I have a needle that is about 10 inches long. How cool is that? See, I had a tatting needle, and I still have it. But my problem is everything's up in Madison. And the problem is, if I brought it down here, I'd have to restore everything and the good thing about it, instead of doing more flea marketing, I would probably be going to my storage unit. I just need to get it back down here. Susan says, I'll bet that's it, Teresa. Metatarsal bones. No numbness, no burning, just a stabbing pain. I have to get up. Oh, and I'd get up and walk around. Maybe that'll help it. I don't know. I'm not sure. She means the ball of her feet. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Disclaimer, Mary is not a doctor. It still sounds like it could be neuropathy to me. Sometimes I get some numbness in my toes, but I've been exercising them a lot. And I go out and, like, when I go shopping, like yesterday, I did a lot of shopping. I was on my feet a lot. And when you walk around and you get that exercise, and sometimes I'll just sit in my chair and wiggle my toes just to keep them moving. Keep them moving. Keep that circulation going down there. And it helps when I go out and work in the yard, too. And it could have a lot to do with what you're eating. But I'm not a doctor. Teresa, Violet says, Teresa, that's how I tat. I have 3 different size needles, and I find it easier for my sore hand rather than using the shuttle. So Violet and Mitzi both tat. Good for you guys. Susan says, I think it's arthritis. You need arch supports, maybe, Teresa says. All right. Teresa says, Walmart here has Dr. Scholl's foot tester. You could try that, or you might need to see a podiatrist. Oh, Vanessa says she has it. She was diagnosed with plantar. Oh, that plantar stuff. My cousin out in Colorado had that plantaritis. Yeah. Hi, Aunt Beck. Good morning. Good morning, Aunt Beck. Hi, Janet. Good morning. You ladies are up early. I normally do not stream on a Friday morning, but I just have so much to do. I'm working on my postcards now, but I sketched in the cover. Then, Janet, I noticed you asked if I was doing another one. The one that I did on this one, this was more of a prototype. This is just done on paper, on copy paper. And this is more of a prototype so I could get in my head what I wanted to do. This is done on canvas. It's going to be the actual cover. I sketched it in. I was going to paint it this morning, but I can't find my acrylic paints. They're here someplace. So I started working on my B postcard. And Janet, Aunt Beck, I have to show you my find yesterday. I am so thrilled to find this. This is, well, they labeled it a farm implement catalog or whatever. Because it still has a few of the original cards in it for, like this is for L10 4-speed trans red something or other. It's dated 1955. There's some trailer stuff in here. This one's for a narrow tread road gear, just overhauled type thing. They wanted $250 for it in 55. This is a wide tread overhaul last year. So it looks like a used farm dealer. But I'm going to put I was going to do those painted papers and put my doodles on those painty papers, but now I'm off on this. I'm going to do iCAD, doodle iCADs. There's I put these iCADs and those doodles on 4 or 5 different things now. I'm going to do the iCADs. And I counted these. I think there are about 51 or 52. And if I do the fronts and the back, let's just say there's 51 of them. There's 102 if I do front and back. And then I've got another side of them. So I've got room for about 200 approximately doodles in here. This is going to be my doodle journal, I guess. So I'm off on another project there, but I wanted to work on my Fibsville. I wanted to work on my Fibsville this morning and get it painted. And I made my streets wider, so it really looks like a street a car could go down now. And I've got to get the little kitty cat silhouettes in there. And I put an angel statue. Angel statue. It's got a little kitty cat on the angel wing, and the angel's holding a little kitty cat. I've got my butterfly, the clock, the kitty cat sitting on the Welcome Fibsville pallet sign, my 2 urban sketchers, and of course this big city building, and I've got street lights going down here. And I got my bay windows. I just have to paint it. I hate myself that I can't find my paints. Everybody's saying good morning to Becky and Janet. They're saying good morning, good morning, good morning. And so since I can't find my paints, I decided to work on my postcards. This is my 3rd one. Let's see. Do I want my... Well, I think I want my butterfly up in this on this side. So I'm just kind of drawing them on there with my marker here. My little Fibsville butterfly. His wing actually comes out to more of a point than I have it. I normally do not stream on Friday mornings, but I'm just so behind in everything. And I keep adding more things. But these postcards are just begging to be done. And since I can't find my paints, I'll just do my postcards. And I got a little golden book yesterday, but I was going to get it to alter. Here, it's right here. Let me show you the little golden book that I got. But now I can't alter it. Now I can't alter it. It's little pussycat. It's so cute. And you open it up. I'm going to put belongs to Meridel Abrams here. It's too cute to alter. It's too cute to alter. There's no way that I can alter this book. It's just perfect. So I have to go back tomorrow. I did not get to Walmart yesterday. I didn't get my coffee. I didn't get my titanium blades. And there's a citywide garage sale going on. And I want to go to that. So I'm going to go back to this place where I got this. They had a little basket of little golden books. And I'm going to get a little golden book that I can actually alter. This one's too cute to alter. I'll get one of clowns or something. I don't know what. Cars or clowns or something that I can't not alter that little book. It's too cute. It's an illness, Mary. It really is, Aunt Beck. It's an illness. We can't resist adding another thing to our list. Absolutely. But you know what? I woke up this morning. I was tired last night. I have to say, I fell asleep during Death's stream. I was tired. I was falling asleep at the keyboard last night. I fell asleep. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was not going to stream. But I woke up this morning. I must have gotten the sleep that I needed because I woke up on my own this morning. And I was going to just come in here and sketch it out. And I thought, well, I'm in here. I might as well. Really don't normally stream on Friday mornings, but I'm in here and I'm going to sketch. I'll just go live. Nobody else is going to be streaming at 4:30 in the morning. So here we go. And that's what I did. So that's why I'm here. Now, when I get the stickles on, it really helps it a lot more. And let's go ahead and I'm using your good old summertime quote, Aunt Beck. Scott just brought me a cup of coffee, and it sounds like he's making breakfast. Wow. Queen for the day, Aunt Beck. Queen for the day. How are you feeling? How are you and Scott feeling? Are you guys feeling better? Are you still kind of under the weather? We think that you got it from the mill, the new mill. And I'm gonna send that picture to you. I got to get these mailings done. I just keep saying that. It's an illness. It's an illness for sure. And I've been trimming these down a little. Put my trimmings over here. Oops. Beth suggested we got it from the mill, and that is possible. How are you feeling today? Did I miss it? You're feeling better today. Good. Well, too, you might have just needed some rest. I know I was tired from yesterday. I went and got garden flowers, and I did not buy a lot at the thrift store, but I went. My Catholic thrift store was closed for the Feast of the Ascension, I think they said. So they were closed because of a religious holiday, or they were for their celebration thing. So I couldn't go there, so I went to this other place. This other place, they say they're an antique store, but they're more of a really good thrift store. I find some bargains in there. There are some things I can't afford, but I had to be very good and put things back on the shelf. I saw a jar of buttons I would have liked to have, but I put them back. And then I saw this kind of like a 1950s wax paper and paper towel holder that looked like a bread box, and it had that folk art kind of bright colored 1950s design on it. But they wanted $22 on it, and I thought that was a little high. I might have paid $5 for it, but I don't think I could pay $22 for that with my budgeting. So I paid about $10 for total, or $10 or $11 total. I paid $7 for that iCAD thing and for the index cards. I bought some stamps. My stamps are only 25 cents a piece. I bought $1.50 of those, so I got 6 of them. And I bought the little golden book, and that was it. So I only spent about $11 at the thrift store. There we go. Now and I'll have to come back and clean up or edge but I got glue on there, so I don't want to edge it until. So I'm just going to kind of work on my postcards. What time is it? I might stay on till about 8 o'clock. I don't want to go any later than that. That's long enough on these mornings. And then I'll let these dry. And then I'll come back and stamp the back with my postcard stamp. And write the message, edge them and write the message on them. I want to get these and my B cards out. I want to get them out because I'll be making more. We're going to call that done. And so I got 3 of them done. Oops. Yeah, clean off my finger here. I should just get this out. Part of the problem is my phone, my camera cord is right where my hand sanitizer is. That camera cord needs to be a little longer, or I need to thread it a different way. Ew. Alrighty. I think well, no, I think I'll leave it just like that. So let's see what you guys are saying. Vicky, good morning, Vicky. How much was the book? I think I paid $2.50 for the little golden book. Did you see it, Vicky? The little golden book or the iCad? The iCad holder, the index holder cost me, I think it was $7, and this cost me $2.50, and I paid, the stamps were a bargain. I got 6 stamps, 6 different types of stamps. This is the one I like. It's got dots on it. It's a Stampin' Up! Dot background stamp. But no matter what size they are, he charged 25 cents a stamp. And that surprised me. But when I got up to the counter to pay for them, the guy that helped me actually owns the place. And he said they were going like crazy. He said he sold more stamps and if I would have known they were there, I would have too. Somebody found them and told everybody else. But I paid $2.50 for this. The books range from $2 to $4. And I'm going to pick up some more tomorrow, or one more tomorrow. I don't want to get a whole bunch of them for myself, but there was a basket of them. So if any of you want a little golden book, let me know before tomorrow and I'll pick you up one. I can't buy a whole bunch of them. I mean, I can't buy 50 of them or anything like that, but if you happen to want one and if you can't find one for altering, let me know. Susan's going to make eggs. It is a cute book. I cannot alter that one. I got it. You know, when you buy stuff like at the flea market and stuff, you buy stuff that appeals to you. Well, that appeals to me too much. I can't alter it. So I'm going to go back and get one that does not appeal to me so I can paint it. I did get a good deal on those stamps. But I'm going to go back tomorrow and see if I can't get me another little golden book. Becky, which stitch? I've been crocheting for almost 40 years, so I have lots of patterns and links to free patterns. Oh, you started learning a new crochet stitch last night. You're going to try a new one each week. What a great idea, Aunt Beck. What a great idea. See, I saw some yarn at that Catholic store that I go to a lot. And I put it down. I saw it one week and I put it back. And I said, if it's still there, I'll go back and get it before I pay. Well, I forgot about it. So I thought, well, I guess I didn't need it. And the next week I went back and I saw it there and I say the same thing and I forgot it again. And I was going to go check on it yesterday. Jeez, yesterday. And they were closed for their holiday, whatever they're celebrating. Let's see, I think I'll put this one here. Or do I want to put it here? I guess I'll put it in here. But I'm getting pretty much enough yarn before I need to start using it before I start buying more. Becky is such an influence on me. Buying yarn, it's all your fault, Aunt Beck. When I'm sitting here drawing postcards, it's all your fault, Aunt Beck. Oh. I would not be making cards if it weren't for Aunt Beck. I'm not a card maker. I might be doing the postcards, but this pen is getting dry. Do I have the same one or did I pick up a different one? Let's try one of these. I got out some new ones. Yeah, I think I just grabbed an old one. Let's see, what stitch is she doing? Good morning, Suzanne. Welcome. Good morning. Where did she come in at? Suzanne, Loch. Good morning, Suzanne. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Janet. Susan's going to make some eggs, but she's going to take us with her. Ah! Susan's making breakfast. I ate leftover pizza yesterday for breakfast, and my brother put a roast in the crock pot last night or yesterday, and it cooked all day. And whenever he does that, I have to make the potatoes and gravy at night because he doesn't like to make gravy. Mom taught me how to make pretty good gravy. He likes it. So that's my job, is when he puts the roast in the crock pot, that's his cooking. So I have to make the gravy. I think I got the worst end of the deal. I could put that roast in the crock pot. Let's trade duties for once, except he'd make bad gravy. So, and he peels his potatoes. Here I am complaining about my brother. I'm not complaining. I'm just talking. He peels his potatoes with a knife, with a paring knife. And we got one of those really cool potato peeler things, and it's so much easier. No, I've got to do it with my paring knife. All right. So I peel all the potatoes. That he likes them, so he gives me a roof above my head. So no more complaining, Mary. This is our little Phibbsville butterfly. He really takes shape when I start putting the stickles on him. He's kind of got a striped body. Yeah, that's enough, I think. Maybe a little bit more up in here. Aunt Beck is doing a half double over 2 stitches. Aunt Beck, are you going to put up your... There's a channel out there where he shows how to do stitches, but I'd love to see your stitches, Aunt Beck, if you do a stitch every, what did you say, every week? I need to show you my knitting progress, too. My, here, I wanted this. My, I'm just about to the end of my skein of yarn that I'm knitting that scarf with. Just got a teeny bit left. I got another skein, and I would say it's maybe 4 feet long. So I'm going to have to add to it. I want to finish knitting my scarf, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't really want to knit an afghan. Maybe I'll do a bag. Maybe I'll knit a bag. I made a phone holder. But I'm to the point in my knitting progress where I can actually make projects. And I want to keep up with my knitting. And I might do some crocheting. Maybe I'll do one of Aunt Beck's, not the same pattern, but the same thought, one of your corner to corner Afghans. And I would do the Tunisian stitch, but that Tunisian stitch takes so much yarn that I would rather do another, maybe like a shell stitch or something like that. Let's do the stickles. The stickles really brightens up this butterfly. But it's kind of hard. I guess I should leave him upside down. Kind of hard to get him out. Once I use this up, I'm going to put some of that gold Elmer's glue in here. If I can open it up. Because I like how it comes out. That Elmer's glue, I don't like it how it comes out of the bottle. It's awfully hard. And I like how this comes out once you squeeze it. Let's push it down a little. A little gold face. Yeah, it dresses them up. That would be a HDC decrease, if I'm right. Am I right, Becky? Aunt Beck. Oh, Aunt Beck gave a link. That's probably to her stitch. Thanks, Aunt Beck. Not a decrease, a cluster stitch. Cool. Very cool. Vicky said she had chili for breakfast. Yeah, chili and pizza for breakfast, Vicky. We're two of a kind, aren't we? I very seldom eat cold pizza for breakfast. But that pizza, I have to say, I have to give credit to our small town grocery store. I'm surprised that they made such good pizza. That pizza was better than mine. And that's saying something. My pizza usually, of course, any pizza would outdo the frozen stuff, but my pizza is pretty good stuff. I use bread dough and lots of cheese. My brother has to have 8 kinds of meat on his pizza. I don't like so much meat. I like pepperoni, I like green peppers and black olives, and he doesn't go for the same stuff I do. I bought some garlic bread the other day. He ate 1 slice. Don't you want any garlic bread? No, probably not. When he says no to something, when he really doesn't want something, he'll say, probably not. That's his polite way of saying no. Probably not. So one time I did that to him. He asked me if I wanted something. It was probably chicken. I said, probably not. He just laughed. He thought that was funny. I surprised him. See how that sounds? All right, that one's done. Probably not. Now I got paint on mine. I get messy. When I work, I get messy. What can I say? And then I get it on my projects. I think I need a clean paper towel. I'm only going to go until 8 o'clock. What time is it? Let me look at the time here. 7:31. I see that, Becky. Nice stitch. Are you doing a swatch or are you making something specific? Aunt Beck said, Scott is treating me like a queen as he wants to go to urgent care this morning. Oh, Aunt Beck, and you're bad at putting it off. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. You gals and your health issues. You're in my heart and prayers. I have a few health issues. Like I said, every now and then my toes get a little numb. I think I got a minor peripheral neuropathy. I don't think it's bad, and hopefully it won't get bad. but I try to exercise. I cut down on my sugar. I'm trying to cut down on my potato chips, all that salt. But I'll tell you, I have a thing for cheddar and sour cream and potato chips. We're friends. Oh dear. I have to discipline myself. I didn't go to Walmart yesterday, so I didn't buy any. What did I do with that pen? Is this the good one? She's using thrift store yarn. Yeah. Becky, take care of yourself. We like having you around and healthy, Violet says. Yes. Violet says it. What you say, Violet? I agree. I'm buffering. Yeah, I'm back. It seems to happen around 7:30 in the morning when I start buffering. At least it came back. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember. I think it maybe had been the day before. It didn't even come back. It buffered for like 5 minutes. Finally, I had to turn it off. So we might buffer. If it buffers again, I'll just consider that a goodbye. I think I picked up the wrong pen here. It seems like 7:30 it starts buffering. That could be I'm not sure to blame you if I want to blame YouTube for that. People start waking up. It might be more of a internet issue, provider issue. She's back in the house, Vicky said. Yeah. Silly YouTube. Silly internet. Doesn't it know that we're on here doing important stuff, talking to each other? Get us all interested in the internet, and then you spin on us. Now, this butterfly might have a little tummy on him. He ate too much nectar. And I probably should get out a paintbrush and paint. Let's see here. Get a little paintbrush and paint his. It goes easier and faster. I should have done that from the start, I guess. Oops. Well, at least you're getting a good breakfast out of the deal, Becky. At least you're getting a good breakfast out of the deal. Or a free breakfast. From courtesy of Scott. There. Now I got to put that in the water, though. What did I do? I got out another stickles. Let's give them some stickles. I guess you guys can see I'm kind of zoomed out, but I kind of want you to see my background too, my Thibbsville underneath of the wax paper. I can't smooth that out the same way or I'll smear my paint. Get in there. I think the stickles really makes these butterflies. I'm hoping they'll go through the mail okay. I think they probably will because they're a glue. They're a glue. Vicky, I love the black R2 pen you gave me, Jersey says. It rocks. Thank you so much. Well, there you go, Vicky. You got an online thank you. AJ says, good morning, AJ. Did I say good morning to you? And good morning, Nettie. Anna's laughing. She's back in the house. Shift change. Oh, Susan, you really come up with them, don't you? Where's my little, I need my little pad here. I'll write it on the back of this. Shift change at YouTube. Susan. This pen is getting ready for this is an old one though. Shift, YouTube buffering is a shift change. I'll have to do it better, but I want to make a note on it. Put it in my Fibsville. I know what it is. It's the Fibsville Funny Papers. The Fibsville Funny Papers. All right, we want to do the good old summertime here. Print it. I'm only going till 8 o'clock, so just to let you know. See how many postcards I can get done by then. I'm kicking myself because I don't know what I did with my acrylic paints. I'll have to go for a search. Maybe I'll work on, well, I will work on my cover. I've been doing 10 different things tonight in the hangout, but it's come down to the journal cover. So I want to get it painted. Because I want to use my journal no matter when I start. I guess I'm going to have to start on the July one right away. My July one is going to be a patriotic one because of the 4th of July. So it's going to all be probably patriotic and colonial. It'll be along that theme. Probably more patriotic at the first of the month with the 4th of July. And then toward the middle of the month, I might go to a colonial theme. Folk art, maybe some weather vanes and that type of thing. Colonial art in July. June theme is we're going to be urban sketching in Fibsville. August, I'm not sure about. I'm thinking about an entire month of doodling, but I don't know. I might do stamp carving, an entire month of stamp carving. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. So that was number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I had one done from yesterday. Let's put this one here. Clean my finger. Oh dear. What did you watch on YouTube this morning? I watched Mary wash her hands. Did she have dirty hands? What did she clean them with? Hand sanitizer. Oh, was that a good video? What else are you guys saying here? Must be Susan or a sudden surge of people on YouTube. They said good morning to Nettie. Vicky, I love the black R2 pen. Change theft theory. Shift change theory. Janet said, oh dear, Mr. Bucker is back. Oh no, shift change. AJ's back, not buffering yet. Mary, what is the size of a legal postcard? Let me see. I had it looked up yesterday. You mean one that, see, look, I got up at 4. I got up at 4 this morning, really. Let me go read it to you because I have it in my Chrome. Hold on a minute. I got it right here in my Chrome. Let me get there. Videos. Art journaling. Minimum postcard size. Oh, did I get out of it? What are you doing to me? To qualify for mailing at the first class postage card price, it must be rectangular. This is from the Post Office Service, from the USPS. That's on their site. It must be rectangular, at least 3.5 inches high and 5 inches long and 0.007 inch thick. No more than 4 1/4 inches high and 6 inches long. And 16 inches. So I'm making mine 4 by 6. So I should fall into that. 6 inches long and 4 1/4 inches high. I fall into that, the maximum height to qualify for the 35 or 37 cent price. I forget which it is. There's the international. What is the cost to mail a 5 by 7 postcard? A 5 by 7 postcard, well, this is on stamps.com. Regular postcards cost 35 cents to mail, but a 5 by 7 is a little bit larger, so they'll probably tack something on there. Do oversized postcards require extra postage? Oversized postcards are considered to be letters until they surpass these dimensions, which qualify them as a flat. And so the largest, after you, first class letter is 55 cents, I think. But if you go over 6 1/8 by 11 1/2 and a 1/4 inch thick, then you're getting into a different rate. They say as a flat. So that's another rate. Probably costs you 75 cents. So keep them between 3 and, keep your postcards between 3 1/2 and 6 inches. The regular size postcards are 4 1/4 by 6. But if you do 3 3/4 by 5 3/4, you're going to still qualify in that range for the 35 cent price. Thank you, Janet. Susan's eggs are done. She's putting on her shoes. Her dogs are going to cry. Janet need to go get some coffee. The dog days of August. That's a good theme for August. The dog days, like you could go summer and you could do dogs instead of cats. We need to put some dogs in Phibbsville. We've kind of been ignoring the puppy dogs. That might be a mystery. It may be Buffett meets, what is it, Bingo. Bogo, or whatever you call your dog's name with a B. Bingo was his name, oh, was that it? Bingo was his name, oh. Did Violet say goodbye? She's getting ready to take her husband to physical therapy. Have a good day, Violet. Be careful. Get some rest. It's a lot of stress on you. Bingo. Bingo was his name, oh. We're going to have Buffett meets Bingo one of these days because we got to get some puppy dogs. That'll make Lynn happy. Lynn Wright. She's not a kitty cat lover. She sneezes. Let's see. I think I'll do this one this way and put my butterfly up in there. You know, we've kind of been ignoring the puppy dogs. And puppy dogs are welcome. It's just that this is a cat town, I think. Maybe we'll do another little... Well, I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to introduce him. I've got an idea. Now I'm going to paint the stripes in here. Who's CMT? Vicky said, hi, CMT. Yep, bingo. Who's CMT? Did I miss somebody? AJ is in the house. Janet's here. Vicky, AJ, Vicky, Susan, Janet, Anne. I like that, the Dog Days of August, Anne. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, Violet was CMT. Violet, yeah. Oh, Vanessa sent me a message. Let's see what she's saying. Oh. I'd have to, if you're in here, Vanessa, I'd have to think about it. I really don't, well, we'll talk about it later. We'll have to think about it. We'll talk privately. Since you sent me a private message. I read your message, Vanessa. We'll talk. Bingo. Bingo was his name. Oh, that's all I know of that song. I had a little dog. Was that it? And Bingo was his name. Oh, that's all I know of it. And I'm not such a good singer. The musical scrapper would kick me out. You can't come to my stream and sing like that. Oh, dear. But that's how I sing in church. Oh, no, not really, Mary. I like to listen to the people sing. I know that when you go to church, you should sing along with them when they sing their songs. But I like to just sit there and listen to it. And then they go, why aren't you singing with us, Mary? Can't you? I just like to listen to all the voices. I'll make a joyful noise. They tell me to make a joyful noise. Yeah, I'll listen to your joyful noises. Need a little thin one in here, maybe. There's going to be some gold going on in there. Bingo. B-I-N-G-O. 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 And Bingo was his name, oh. I knew a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name, oh. Don't expect me to sing it. There was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name, oh. B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. And Bingo was his name, oh. Oh, yeah, then you clap. Got to get the clapping in there. I can clap. Oh, dear. You guys are... Now, how come we don't have a and Bandit was his name? Oh, I had a I had a kitty. See, we need a kitty song. We need a kitty song. I got too much there. Let's swoosh it around a little if I can. I'm not tone deaf. I don't know. The easy songs like Row, Row, Row Your Boat. I sing when I'm alone in my car. I do like to sing. And sometimes I don't know the tune of the song that I'm singing. I might know the words, but I don't know the tune. So I'll make up my own tune. I would drive people crazy. That antenna right here looks a little weird because it's running into the background there. Right here, this background. I might lighten that up with some yellow, but not right now. Or redraw the antenna in a different spot. Oh, well. For right now, we just need to let it dry or I'll smudge everything. I attended in Madison, but I haven't really found a home church down this way yet where I'm comfortable. So I can't answer that question, Journey. The one up in Madison had not a choir that wore robes. You know, it was more people that got together and, you know, they played their band up in front. They had a service. Well, they have a service for the young kids. I'm talking about the one in Madison. They had a service for the young kids that did all the rock and roll music, you know, and that. But they also had a service for people who liked the older hymns and everything. And of course, I went to the old hymn one. So, but very informal choir. Let's put it that way. Talented people. I love to hear them sing. And they play their guitars and their keyboards and that. But not a choir in the sense that they put on their choir robes. The church I was confirmed in was a small town, but they had a choir. They had a small choir, but I remember them getting dressed up in their choir robes and getting in front of the church and filing in, you know, how they'd all file in at the beginning of the service. I don't know if churches do that so much these days. They've kind of changed it's more band and singing like a band, a group. They've kind of gotten out of the choir, which is kind of sad in a way. There's that one. So that's 6 done. I'll put it up here. Hopefully it'll be safe up there. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. Almost time to sign off here. I don't want to be on all morning. I got flowers to plant. I'm getting hungry. I'm ready for my second cup of coffee. I think I'm going to have cornflakes this morning. I might come on later. I'm going to hunt for my acrylic paints. Or I might just do this tonight. That's my job, is to locate my acrylic paints today. I'm going to go out and plant flowers. I'll probably do a little front porch sitting. And I got to clean up some in this room so I can find stuff. I'm getting to the point to where I pulled it all out in the middle of the floor again because I'm cleaning out my corners and sorting. And when I do that, I can't find anything. So this is my Fibsville cover the way it is. Yeah. Let's put the lid on my stickles. And put my scissors away. Or at least over here where I can find them again. Put my glue away. Put my paint away. See, if I put things away, and I thought I put those acrylics away, but I put them away too good. Mary, what is the little gadget you printed out your saying? This is a label maker, a Dymo label maker. They cost about, I think, $18 or $20. You can get them at Walmart. And you get it comes with a, let me show you here, because I've got it out. Let me reach for it. It's a long reach. Come on. Here it is. You can buy the labels to go in. They look like this. They come in a little cartridge. If you go into the office supply area at Walmart, you'll probably see these. They have a more sophisticated one too, where you can keyboard, you can type it, or you can type it at your computer. But it's a bit more expensive. When I bought this, I could only afford the $20 one, and I'm happy with it. And you can buy. This is white paper that you saw me put on my postcards. You can buy colored ones and you can buy clear ones. So I think I've got some clear ones. So yeah, that's what that little machine is. It was so funny. When I first started using this, I found out how to print it, but I was cutting it off with scissors. It needs a little cutter on here, I was saying to the gal. Well, that's when I was not streaming, but talking a lot with Cindy and Gina and those gals. And Cindy said, Mary, she said, turn it over on its side. And I turned it on its side. And she said, press that button. It's the cutter. It's the label cutter. I just didn't even, you see these things sometimes and, I'm going, oh, there it is. Oh. Vanessa says she makes all of her labels on a computer. It makes it much easier. Yeah. I finally got a printer and I need to hook it up. See, I've got so much stuff I need to do. At that time, when I bought this, I did not have a printer. So I can see where a printer would be much easier. Mary, don't get too hot. Keep hydrated. Okay. I usually go out while my brother's watching Price is Right. I go out in the summertime and I'll probably go out this morning and plant my flowers. I won't go out in the heat of day. Susan says, I looked at both. The keyboard one isn't too much more. Okay. Well, at the time, this was the one I could afford. So that's the one I got. Journey says, I just love it. I've never seen one before. There are gals who do organizing and they'll label everything with these or something similar. They'll label all their boxes and everything, which is really cool. I have gotten to the point where I've been labeling boxes. I've been using them on my postcards and my ATCs. Let's see. Susan, Mindy. I got another message there. I have to see who that's from. Mindy, did you think of Sheldon and Penny singing Soft Kitty and Around? Soft kitty, kitty, little ball of fur, sleepy kitty. Mary, does your church have a choir? I answered that. Sheldon has a kitty song, Mitzi says. Sheldon has a kitty song. Okay, I'll have to listen to it. Thank you, Anne. You can sing, Mary. You're not all tone deaf. We're back to BINGO. Journey says, sing it, Mary. You guys. All right. So I think I have everything labeled in my room or craft studio. Yeah, you're probably all organized. I want to get there, but right now that's still in progress. Right now it's a mess behind me because I pulled everything out. I've been cleaning that closet, but my goal for today is to find my acrylic paint so I can paint my cover. And I'll probably do that. We're going to hang out tonight. Beth Schuler and Becky's going to come in. Becky offered to come in to give us a third person, bless her heart. And we're going to be doing a hangout instead of my regular Friday night stream. So I probably won't be doing the Google name, the doodle game. I probably will not be doing that tonight. I'm thinking I might still do the trivia game because our trivia game goes pretty fast. The list and the doodles on my regular and my story, those take up a little bit of time. So I'll probably just be painting my cover, and we might do the art trivia game where we fill in the blanks of those trivia words. That's kind of fun. I enjoy that. So, and it's a bring your own project, and it's tonight at 7 on my channel at 7:30 Central Time. So come and join us. Bring your own art. Bring you a project to work on and do some art with us. Googled label makers at Walmart. The Brother keyboard one is $30.18. Yeah, that's about $10 more than the one. I think I paid I think it was like $18 or $20 up around in there. And then you have to buy the labels. A two-pack. Now, sometimes you can get these on sale, but I think these cost me, a two-pack cost me around $5 or $6. I think. I forget. But if you buy a one-pack, it's about $3.50 or something. Up around in there. Don't quote me on that, but it's up around there. And they last a pretty long time. This one's going to run out on me eventually because I did all those B labels on there, but now I'm doing the good old summertime. So like Mary's is $17.88. Okay, so that's about $18. Thank you for looking that up, Susan. All right, it's after 8 o'clock. There are a lot to choose from on Amazon. I can believe it. All right. Bye, Suzanne. Thanks for dropping in on us. Have a good day. And if you have some time, do some art. Bye, everybody.